Hey, what's up guys? This is Elytra back with a new Minecraft video. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how to get your hands on Elytras as quick as possible, because this is so much more fun to travel and explore. Of course, it will also make the traveling a lot more efficient because you can get from A to B in no time. So if you get your hands on some gunpowders for rockets and then also the Elytra itself, you can just glide from one spot to the other, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you guys today. With this farm, you will be able to get your hands on so many Elytras, you're just gonna start giving them away to every single one on your server. And the cool thing is, you won't only find Elytras with this farm, but also many other valuable items like diamond weapons, tools, diamonds themselves, emeralds, iron bars, gold bars, you just name it, man. Everything which you can find on the end cities and end ships, including the Ender Dragon head, is all in this video. So guys, let's get right to it. Alright, so guys, here we are in the end. This is of course a place where you're gonna start looking for these bad boys. But what you're gonna have to take with you is very important, because of course if you don't have the appropriate loot, it will be a little bit difficult to get your hands on the Elytra a little bit faster. So first off, I actually took 3 shulker boxes with me. One, the red one with many firework rockets, then also a light blue one, because you will be able to find so many diamonds and also awesome diamond enchanted tools in the end fortresses or the end cities. And then last but not least, I also got my hands on a yellow shulker box, and inside this one I just put all the other treasure which I find on these end cities. So then also we have some ender pearls. The thing that I also definitely recommend you guys to get your hands on is a very nice bow. This one, my Brute Slayer, has power 5 and also infinity, so I can just keep shooting my enemies 24/7. And then of course, if you already have an Elytra, just bring some firework rockets. Of course, some other tools that will allow you to take down mobs a little bit faster, mine a little bit faster, etc, etc. So I also bring enough food. You can even put more in a shulker box. For example, my firework rockets are currently on 29, but in the shulker box, the red one, I have many more. So I can just keep farming for the Elytras right here. By the way, guys, if you haven't taken down the End Dragon yet, definitely make sure you do that first, because it will allow you to get to the end cities a lot easier. Otherwise, you're gonna have to make a very long path, like you can see right here, that will lead you to the end cities, but it will be a lot more efficient if you just first take down the End Dragon, and then a little portal like this one will spawn. Once you have taken down the End Dragon, you're just gonna throw an Ender Pearl inside this little beacon, and this will teleport you to the End Islands, where you can find the End Cities. But it can be quite annoying to travel on this place if you don't have an Elytra, which I currently have already. But of course, it is possible to make little bridges, like you can see right here. So this will allow you to travel from one little end location to the other one. And then of course, the alternative method to travel, if you have some pretty decent gear, is to just throw these end pearls, and they will allow you to travel to the other side of the end island. Since I already have an Elytra, I'm not gonna do that, but right now, guys, I'm going to show you how you can find these end cities very fast and efficient, because getting to the end islands is one, but then of course you also have to navigate to the end cities themselves, and sometimes they can be a little bit tricky to find. And most of the times, of course, when you are on a server, you can see that people have been building there and already took all the Elytras, so you won't be able to get your hands on any of these, which is pretty annoying. And wow, we actually found a ship right here, and the second ship is exactly on this particular spot, but you can tell that people have been here, so the Elytras will always be gone, guys, and that is extremely annoying. Definitely make sure to keep an eye on the End Dragon heads, which you can find in front of the ship. Most people simply don't show interest in them or forget to take them with them. And in my opinion, they look pretty epic, and with a Curse of Binding enchantment, while you can definitely annoy people a little bit with these. So yeah, finding an end city with an end ship that has already been raided can be extremely annoying. But what is worse than finding an end city that doesn't even have a ship and it hasn't been raided yet? Well guys, let's check out a tool that allows you to always find end cities that have an end ship included. So the tool which we're going to use is the End City Finder of Chunkbase. So if you want to get to it straight away, just click the link in the description. You will be able to find end cities with this tool with the X, Y, Z coordinations. So what you're going to do is search for your Minecraft seed. Of course, with single player, you're just going to press edit world or remake the world. You will be able to find the seed right there. But of course, if you are on the server itself, you can always ask people about the seed. So what you're going to do is just copy and paste the seed right into this End City Finder, and you can see that this one says Java 1.13 and above. So that means it will also work for 1.16.3, which we're currently playing on. Of course, if this video gets outdated, I will make a new version for it, but this tool, guys, works like a charm. So it will tell you exactly where you can find end cities and also if they are gonna have a ship or not. So let me go to my coordinates for a second. I'm gonna press F3 right here. My X says 2,927, or well, the minus 2,927, and then minus 1,464. I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. Minus 3,000, minus 1,500. I'm gonna type that in this tool right here. So minus 3,000 and minus 1,500. And when I press go, it will tell my exact location and also all the end cities which we will be able to find around us. So you can see a pretty big cluster right there. You have to focus on the darker dots, guys, because the grayish ones don't have an end ship. So if you hover over it with your cursor, you can see end city without ship. Let's just go to this one for a second. 3,100 and minus 888. So here we are, guys, minus 3,100 and then 888 pretty much. This looks like a place that hasn't been raided by people yet, so let's check out the chests right here. So yeah, we can find a diamond chest plate with fire protection 3, diamond horse armor and some gold ingots. I'm just gonna take these things. I'm gonna leave the diamond chest for somebody else on the server, but you can tell that there is no end ship on this particular location. So what we're gonna do right now is open up the Chunk Finder once again, and we're gonna search for a place with an end ship. So this one is exactly to the east, end city with a ship. And we're gonna have to go to the coordinates 2,200 almost and then 1,500. So we're just gonna fly straight east, and this will allow us to find this end city straight away. Alright, so guys, here we are at an end city, and this one also has a ship like we saw on the Chunkbase Finder, and it looks like nobody has been here yet. We can even see a dragon head in front of it, so let's check out the loot in this little place, guys. First, I'm gonna take down these shulkers with my bow. It will be a lot easier to take them down because they have a lot of HP. Sometimes they're going to be more than one inside this place, but the shulker shells are definitely very welcome. So when we open up this one, you can tell that we've got some diamonds, also fire protection and breaking armor. I'm just going to take every single thing right here, and then also even more right here. Look at that. Efficiency 4, fortune 3, and breaking 3. A very nice pickaxe to get your hands on. And of course, last but not least, we can take the Elytra, so that is already number 1. Next up, we're just going to open up our XYZ coordinates once again, and then we're going to go to the Chunkbase Finder. And what we can do right now is go exactly to the south, because there are 4 of them right there. But we could also travel to this particular spot, because oh man, all these end cities will also have an end ship with an Elytra, of course. So I'm gonna fly to these coordinates. And wow, this is actually a huge end city, guys. This one will probably contain a lot of loot, but let's first check out the end ship itself. So I don't see a dragon head right there. Let's see if the Elytra is still in the ship, because otherwise we know that maybe this entire cluster could have been pillaged by somebody else. Look at that, no Elytra, so on to the next one. And of course, guys, while you're at it, pillaging or raiding these end city ships, you should also take the rest of the end city, because you will be able to find so many diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron bars, and then of course also the enchanted pieces of weapons and armor in the end cities themselves. So in my opinion, it is definitely worth checking out every single treasure room in the end cities. And of course, guys, that is why we have brought these shulker boxes with us, because they will allow us to carry so much more valuables than we can normally do. If you're on Windows, I also recommend you guys to use your snipping tool. Right now, we can actually just create a screenshot of this map right here. So we will have exactly the same. You can actually just close up the End City Finder. And right now, what you can do is just take the red pen and you can put across on every single location that you have already been. Of course, you won't be able to see the exact coordinations on the snipping tool itself, but you can always alt tab or just go to the real Chunkbase city finder. So the next one is the minus 5,300 700. There we go, guys, another end ship. So let's check this one out straight away. I think this one is also not loaded yet. And there we have it, the throne room, guys, with the Elytra itself. First gonna take down the shulker box. They are sometimes a little bit annoying, so you're just gonna stand back a little bit and take him down with your bow. Elytra numero 3, guys. And much more loot to take with us. Unbreaking 3 and also a silk touch, which can be awesome to take the ender chests inside this end city. And wow, guys, sometimes you can definitely be unlucky. For example, I found this particular place, this end ship, it doesn't have a front or nose, and that means we don't have a dragon head or a Elytra. But worry not, guys, there are still plenty of them end ships to find. And here's our last end ship, and surprise, surprise, this one was actually rated. So on this entire cluster, everything wasn't rated except for this one. So there we go, guys, we completed this entire cluster of end cities. But of course, you can find so many end cities on your seed. If you zoom out a little bit, you will be able to see that there are so many of them. And of course, most of them will have an end ship. Keep in mind that the lighter gray ones are the end cities without the ship, while the ones that are a little bit purple are end cities with a ship. So now that you have farmed quite some Elytras, you probably want to get home as quick as possible. Well, guys, there are actually two options right now. The first one, which I definitely don't recommend if you already have a decent enchantment level, is to just simply put all your items into an ender chest and then commit suicide. You will, of course, respawn at your last location, which might probably be your bed. Then you can just go to the ender chest and take all the valuables that you have found on the end cities and also the end ships. And then we also have the second option, and I definitely recommend to do this one if you already have an Elytra, because all you have to do is just fly around these end islands a little bit, and then at a certain point you will be able to find one of these teleport beacons. Then all you have to do is throw an ender pearl into that one, and you will also teleport to the start location of the end, where you're gonna have to fight the end dragon all the time. Then you're just gonna step into the portal, and this will teleport you back to your spawn location. And look at that, guys, we just got greeted by an iron golem. He was standing next to my bed. My base is still a little bit basic, but I've got some villagers underneath my spawn. That is why this iron golem spawned right in front of me. But we've got 3 chests right here. The red chest with the fireworks rockets, then also the blue one with diamond gear, and then also the yellow one. So let's check out what we found on these end cities. The first one right here is entirely full. Look at this, guys. So many awesome weapons and armor pieces to choose from, which you can of course also give away to people on your server that don't have really nice equipment. And then inside this yellow box, guys, we got our hands on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Elytras in only a couple minutes, and also even more diamond pieces of armor and tools. So yeah, guys, you can tell that this farm is super fast and efficient. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed watching the video. It helps me out a lot, and of course also other people that are looking for a video like this one. Make sure to subscribe, because a lot more Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons videos are coming your way. Right now it is 4 AM out, time to work on the next video project. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.